And now, the hottest podcast around the globe, Straight Up TV. With your host, that dude all-star.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Straight Up TV. Today is September 27th. I am located in Georgia, and we have a good episode for you guys today. Today, it's a wonderful episode. I'm going to be streaming live with a young man. His name is Jameir Wilson, and he is the owner of King Kong. Now, you guys know King Kong. If you've been to any of the Slingshot events, you know who King Kong is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in. And before I bring him in, we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna figure out, because he's on top of the game right now. Let's just say it. He's on top of the game. You know what I'm saying? So let's just talk to him and see what see what he has to say. I want to see if I can get him to talk about, when he goes into an event, maybe he'll tell us who's his favorite person to go against. Maybe, how he picks his battle songs and stuff like that. So maybe we'll he'll give us some tidbits on what he does. You know what I'm saying? His dad is going to be with him. So I'm pretty sure we can ask his dad some questions too. But this interview is really with Jameir Wilson, okay? The owner of King Kong, okay? So I'm going to bring him in. Let's go. What's going on, Jameir?
What's going on? What's going on?
Bro, I want to say thank you, man, for taking time to jump on Straight Up TV with me, man.
Oh, yeah, of course.
How was your day?
It's been all right. Practice long. It's been good, though.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, man, I want to say thanks, man. But, I want to give you a compliment, man. How you killing the game, man? You killing the game, bro. You killing the game.
I'm trying. It's just something little.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you killing the game, man. So let's just start off with some easy questions, man. So, when you guys bought the Slingshot, was it intended to battle in the sound competition, or was it just a Slingshot and then you guys gradually got into battling?
I mean, originally, so we normally do, like my dad and my grandfather normally does bikes. And, in a bike, there's only so much space that you can really put in the bike or many speakers. So
right. Uh-oh. I think we lost him. Okay, I lost you for some reason. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we normally do bikes, and then we just started doing the slingshots, and so there's more room, and I like the slingshots more. It's easier to drive, so I just started doing them.
Okay, all right.
True.
So hey, go ahead.
With the bikes, he couldn't hold them up when we first started 2 years ago. The big
Oh yeah.
He liked the slingshots.
Yeah.
We went to get the slingshot partly for marketing for our business, and two, so he could join in the fun with me and his grandfather.
Yeah, good. I like it, man. I like it. So, so what event, out of all the events you've been to, what event was your favorite event?
My favorite was probably, I think it's Galveston Lone Star Rally.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my favorite events we went to. There's a lot of people, a lot of bikes. Just everybody's out there having fun, and just competing was the fun part about it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, I got to ask this question, man. I've been holding this question back, man. Listen. So I know some people, they hope to win one belt at the event, right. But how does it feel to go into an event and win 3 belts for one event?
I mean, that's the big thing about it. Like, yeah, it's fun winning the belt and winning, but you going in there winning 3 belts, like, it's real nice. But it's not even the winning the belt part; it's the competing. Like, that's what's fun about it. You playing your music, you doing what you did. You spent your money on that machine to go play, and that's the fun part about it. So,
okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, hey, can I ask you, who's the installer?
Louis. I mean, well, I'll say PJ at Lucky 7. So over there, they do all this stuff and they help us when we run through it. So yeah, PJ is the main one that does everything.
Okay.
They designed it specifically for him. He had one last year that was it was a lightweight, and he never lost last year with that one.
Okay.
Stayed here local in our region. So as much as he liked it, he said last year that he wanted to travel across the country and have the best lightweight slingshot in the country. So we told Lucky 7 Fort Worth, who builds our bikes and things, and they did our Slingshot prior. We told their installer, PJ, what we wanted. He sat down with us to map out the speakers, and, you know, he figured all the, I don't even know what it is, the airspace and all that stuff. And he built a monster for us. So when we built it, the goal was we wanted to make a machine that was a lightweight that can win lightweight through heavyweight on it. So he can play in multiple categories.
Right. Okay. All right. Man, that's awesome, man. And then you guys, father and son, you guys get to spend a lot of time together, huh?
Oh yeah. That's definitely the fun part too. Over there joking, making jokes, playing around, and just, you know, the time out there is real fun. So
okay. Yeah, man. All right. So let me play this little, you remember the interview I did with you back in, I think it was Atlanta?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let me play this video and we'll come right back.
All right.
What's going on?
Hey, what's your name, man?
My name is Jameir Wilson.
Hey, where you from, Jameir?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas in the building.
Yes, sir.
Bruh, I gotta ask you a question, man. Hey, I seen you in Charleston. I seen you won multiple belts. But check this out. How did you come up with the name King Kong?
All right, so basically, I mean, we was sitting at the house one time, me and my dad, and we was watching King Kong. And you know how he's on the tower, like breaking buildings, holding a girl.
Yeah.
And so we was like, all right, so since we compete in music and slingshots, let's have him breaking slingshots instead of airplanes. So we came up with the name King Kong and just been running with it this whole time.
Yeah, man. That King Kong is a beast too, bro.
Thank you.
Bro, that's the beast. I mean, good God, bro.
Yeah.
It was most of the times when you was competing in Charleston, it was no competition, man.
Yeah.
I was like, why are we doing this?
Right.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
So, do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
All right, for our fans that want to check you out, what's your Instagram?
Mir, M-E-I-R, then _4K.
All right. And what year you say Slingshot was again?
I think my slingshot is, I think it's a 2016, 17, I believe.
2016? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the next thing for King Kong? What's the next thing?
Well, really, we might want to keep the same setup. So, but you know, every year better speakers, better stuff comes out. So we might just upgrade speakers, upgrade stuff, and just keep it rolling. So.
Yeah. Now I don't want to ask you no question I shouldn't ask you, but can you tell me what brand speaker you guys have?
They're DC Audios. So a guy named Scott does it for us, and he helps us, and we promote and run this stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the interview, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man, okay, man. You did a good interview, man. Gave me a lot of information, man. Gave a lot of your fans and supporters, man, a lot of information, man. So let's go off that. So I want to know, how do you feel about competing against older people, much older people, man? So does it even matter to you competing against people maybe double your age?
Necessarily, no. It doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. I mean, it's fun competing, you know. I try to stay in my lane a little bit. Yeah, I might talk a little bit or, you know, have fun. But at the end of the day, we're playing music. And to me, you know, you spend money on your bike. So why not go out there, win or lose, go play it? You know what I mean? So it doesn't really bother me too much, older or younger. But it's definitely fun being out there around y'all competing and, you know, just having fun, really.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. So let me ask a question. So when you go into a event and you're competing in multiple categories, does that take a beating on your slingshot? Like do you see your slingshot? You have to recharge it, or you have to do anything? Like you go into one category, second category, third category.
So yeah, I mean, it definitely takes a beating on it. So I can usually see how much the voltage is on a sling, and usually they're on lightweight. We try not to, you know, play it as hardest. But like middleweight and heavyweight, when we really give it, it definitely takes a beating on a sling. Especially, you know, playing multiple rounds and playing up from lightweight through heavyweight. So, because every show I try to at least go through and play, and you know, we try to go to every show. So sometimes we might be on the road for maybe like a couple weeks. We might go to this show, to this show, to this show, and hit multiple shows. So it definitely takes a beating on the speakers. So I try to go all around, but
he doesn't see the bill. It definitely takes a beating.
Yeah,
on the speakers. Lucky 7 and PJ, they do a great job. When we come home, we take it back over there. They go through all the speakers. Sometimes they have to rebuild them. We've been to the shows before, and I don't even think he knows. Like when we played in South Carolina, we literally played New Orleans, South Carolina, then Atlanta. Well, when we were in Atlanta, 2 speakers were out the whole time, and
Wow.
six tweeters, and I don't think anybody even really
Notice.
noticed at that time because of how loud it was.
Right. I don't know what happened. It got kicked out again. Let me see if we can get him back in. All right, you back. You back. I don't know what happened. You got kicked out again. All right. So listen, Jameir. So what have you learned since your first competition? Like, have you learned to play more vocals and more beats, and how do you pick your battle songs?
Well, really, I mean, it's a lot like sports. Like, you watch film and you watch how different judges like this or different shows like this or whatever, and whichever shows you like, you prepare for those shows. And so, if we go to like a show that they like vocals, we're gonna play a lot of vocals, or go to a show that likes a lot of just bass or whatever, we're gonna play a lot of bass. But it really just depends on what show you're going to and what you like, and also your competition. So I mean, it takes a lot of practice, but at the end of the day, you go out there and play your music, So
yeah.
Oh
so, yeah. So when you're in the event, right? So you're in the event, right? And you see who's signing up. You see who's signing up for the category because usually have it posted, right?
Right.
Do you and your dad ever? I don't know why they keep getting kicked out, man. Wow. Come on, come back in. Yeah, I don't know why you keep getting kicked out. But so the question was when you go to an event and you see the names of the competitors, in every event, do you and your dad start talking strategies right now? If you go against this person, we can hit him with the vocals. If you go against that person, hit him with the bass.
Right. I can say we can a little bit, but not as much. So usually that's the part where we try to travel to a lot of shows. So
yeah,
we try to go all over, the East Coast, the West, we go to North, wherever we try to go, we usually try to get a range of who's played. So, okay, we played you before, your bike is strong in this area. So we're going to try to beat you in this area, you know what I mean? And so we try to go all over. And I mean, like really like when we went to, I think it was Charlotte, and we played, the judges, they really like high. So we went over there, we try to play a lot of high vocal stuff that, they would like. And, ended up winning, thank God. But, so it happens. But it's really just about knowing your show.
We tune into the show. This is just our opinion. There's no fact behind it. It's our opinion. We think on the East Coast or like the Florida, they like a lot of the high horns.
Yeah.
Texas, they like a lot of the bass. So depending where we're going, we'll set the sling up to what we think is that culture in that area.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. I like that. I mean, bruh, I'm assuming when y'all pull in, bruh, y'all got enclosed trailer, right?
Yeah.
When y'all pull in, they know y'all truck, bruh. They know y'all. They see y'all coming, man. I'm telling you, listen, man. I posted. I got so many messages, man. This is gonna be a good interview, man. You got a lot of fans, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of fans, bro. So, what does 2023 look like? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, still traveling all over. Upgrading, just keep going. It's just the traveling part. So, like a lot of times we try to go to like a lot of shows, but school and sports and everything. So we try to get around, but it's mainly just about going to what shows and winning and just having fun at that point.
Okay. So you football or you basketball?
Football.
Football. What position?
Low safety, outside linebacker, basically.
Okay. All right. Oh, you like to hit, don't you?
Oh yeah.
All right. So let me ask you another question, man. And like I said, thank you for doing this interview, man. And we're going to go on a quick commercial and come right back. But the last commercial before we go on the interview, I want to ask you, so what is the number one question like at the event? What do people ask you all the time?
It's a lot of questions, but a funny one that's like a little inside joke between me and my dad. They'll always ask about the batteries we have on the back of our sling.
Yeah.
They say Duracell, and everybody asks, are they real Duracell batteries? They're not, but it's just a funny joke that we do. We always tell them they're WWs, and it's just a funny joke we do. So yeah.
Wow. Wow. You know what? When I put you on my camera on you, I seen that, and in my mind, I was like, "Hey, I wonder if that shit really hooked up like that. I wonder if it's really hooked up like that." I was like, "God, why they keep getting kicked out?" Yeah, so I was saying, when I seen the batteries, I was thinking the same thing, man. Are they really hooked up, man? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to ask you, but I was thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've had people message us, ask where they can order the batteries from, and we always just tell them you got to call Duracell or Google Duracell and call them directly. We get it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I don't want to ask you no questions because I know you got a battle. Probably got some more battles this year. But is it okay if I ask you about how many batteries you got, how big size your alternator is, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
All right. So I know y'all got lithium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two or three.
Whatever the little cell, like the little circle cells are.
Yeah.
I think we got 24 of them in there or 26 of them in there.
Yeah.
We got a whole lot of them in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. About 4 amps.
I don't know how many amps we got in that thing, man. We probably got 35, maybe 40,000 watts in that thing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man. So that alternator is definitely the 300 plus alternator.
We got it specially ordered from GE. How many amps or watts? I don't know. PJ from Lucky 7 designed it from top to bottom, and he set up all the batteries. He built it. They built all that stuff in house.
Oh man, I don't know what is going on. Y'all be patient. I don't know what's going on. All right, man. I don't know what's going on. Man, I have to check this out later. I don't know why you guys keep getting kicked out. But so let me ask you a question, man. Won't y'all let me join the team, man? Let me join the team, man. Listen, I'm gonna send my Slingshot to Texas. So y'all keep it for about 2 months, and I send about 6,000. I have about $6,000 up there. Y'all keep it for 2 months. Set me up for 2023. This is what we can do. I stay on this side of the United States battling. Y'all stay on the other side. I can send it up there. Jameir, you seen my Slingshot?
No, I ain't never seen it.
Dang, bro. Justin, you see me?
I think I seen you in it once or twice. Yeah.
It's orange, man. They call me the Lambo.
The Lambo? Is
the Lambo.
Turbo on it?
Yes. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't, man. But listen, man. Y'all, what you said? What his name is? Lucky 7?
Yep, Lucky 7.
Tell Lucky 7. Let me send the Lambo up there for about 2 months. I'm gonna send about 6,000, and y'all go ahead and get me right, man.
I'm gonna send him the video, and I'm sure he'll comment back and let you know.
Listen, I got 16 DS18 6.5s, and I got 2 12s, and y'all set me straight, bro. Set me straight, bro.
I guarantee you my man can tune it and make it better than what it is.
Right, I bet you can, man. I got a upgraded alternator too, so I got what it takes. I need somebody who got that master touch to just touch this thing, man, and get it right, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I put our tuner up against anybody, PJ Lucky 7, from our bikes, to our lightweight to our Slingshot. I mean, they hardly ever lose. I think our Slingshot has only lost once, and that was in Atlanta when we blew a speaker. We've never had anybody outplay us. And I know the same with our 6-speaker bike, all the same tuner. I put my tuner PJ against anybody.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get into this commercial real fast, and I'm going to come back. I want to talk about where you're putting all these belts at and where you're putting all these trophies at, because you got to have a big house for all these belts and trophies. But we're going to take this commercial, and we're going to talk about Slingshot accessories, guys. Slingshot accessories, high quality parts, accessories. Get them from Slingshot Accessories, located in Virginia. They got slingshot parts, Vanderhall parts, Rikers, Can-Am, and Spiders, man. This is where you get the Bugatti headlights, right? We're going to get into a commercial real fast. We'll be right back. And we're back, and we're back. That was Slingshot Accessories, man. Make sure y'all guys gonna get your high quality parts from Slingshot Accessories, man. And also check them out on the Bugatti headlights, man. Got to have them, man. Join the family. You sling different with those guys. So Justin got kicked out, and he's back. What's up, man? Did y'all see the commercial, man?
No, we couldn't see it on our side. When you go to commercial or bring up the video, it just shows it, but it doesn't move on our side.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you a question, man. Where you keeping all these belts and trophies at, man? What y'all got, like a huge trophy room?
Can you see us? We can't see you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Just as long as you can. We can't see you, but that's fine.
Okay.
Honestly, I have so many belts. The big checks, everything, man. They're everywhere. We try to keep up with them, but it's a lot. So it's some in the trailer, some in the house. We like to keep them. We like to keep a lot in the trailer because we bring them out and show them at the events. But it's just a lot out there. So
yeah, I noticed some people like to bring their belts out. Some people don't.
yeah.
So you ain't got time to be lugging all them belts around, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hey, do you prefer belts, chains, or trophies?
I like them all really. The belts have been nice. The belts have been actually real nice. Like the orange one that we just got. I think where was you at? Arkansas. Yeah, the orange ones I really like those. Those were nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that's where I seen your dad posted that it was a clean sweep or something like that. Is hey,
yeah.
How does it feel though, Justin? How does it feel because you're going there hoping that you're gonna win one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does that feel, man?
For me, I'm usually probably more nervous than he is. He clean sweeped in San Antonio 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then the next show was Little Rock. And I was hoping he'd clean sweep again, and he actually did it 2 shows back to back, clean sweep. So as his father, I'm probably more excited, and I have more fun watching him do it and his reactions than I ever did playing. Personally.
Yeah, I see. Because when I talked to you earlier through text message, you were saying, don't put my name on nothing. Pretty much, don't put my name on nothing. Put his name. You know.
Yep. He does it. He spends, and I can't speak for everybody else. My son's very competitive, whether it's football or checkers or video games. So he literally watches a lot of the other shows that he can't make. Usually when we go in, I don't have to tell him a whole lot about what music to play or anything like that because he knows who he's going to play. When we pull up anybody that's somebody in this audio thing, he knows who they are. He pretty much knows what they're going to play. I even get a chuckle out of it. Sometimes when we go pull up, he plays other people's songs just to see what they're going to play.
Yeah.
When he plays their song, what's their backup? So he puts a lot of time and effort into it, probably more than most.
Yeah.
Because that's how competitive he is and he wants to win when we go.
So by the time you get 20 years old, man, or 21 years old, good God. Jameir, so how do you pick your battle songs?
Well, really, it's all about who's there and the show. So usually, if there's a person that we've played against, I kind of know what their bike sounds like or what, play against them. Or if it's someone that uses like a specific song, like you said, I try to play their song to just outplay them. And then, like a lot of people get in the ring and they get nervous or, before they're listening to songs and on their phone or whatever. But usually I try to go in there with, okay, well, round 1, I'm going to play this song. Round 2, I'm going to play this song and keep it going. And as the competition changes, my songs changes depending on if I've heard your bike or what I see on your bike or just how I think it will sound. And usually I try to go second to judge whether or not I'm going to play this song or that song or play my bike higher or lower. But depends on who's all there at the shows.
Yeah, I want to dig in. I want to ask some messy questions now. So, Jameir, have we heard the loudest King Kong can go? Because I don't even think you be playing loud, bro. I think you be like halfway.
I don't think I've ever fully maxed it out. I turned it really high during heavyweight, but I don't think I've ever really maxed it out and gave it its full potential.
Yeah, you know what? I was just like, I don't even think he's really pushing it out. Like, I think he's just playing with these people, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question, man. I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. We've been streaming for like 25, 26 minutes. This is the last question. Well, maybe two more questions. So, at all your battles, are there any particular slingshots you like to battle against? Like you maybe was your hardest battle, or maybe you just like it was fun or something. Any stories that you have that you battled against someone and you was like, man, that was fun.
Right. Necessarily, it doesn't really matter to me who I go up against or what battle comes or what's the funnest. But like we built the bike, yes, for lightweight, but the goal is not just lightweight. It's always heavyweight or middleweight or queen sleeve, all three. So it's just fun. Like, yeah, it's cool winning lightweight, but you know, like how middleweights and heavyweights, like middleweight has 16 speakers, and I think heavyweight has what, like
I think it's 21 or up or unlimited. I don't know.
Unlimited. But and then me going out there with eight, and that's it. And then winning, that's the fun part about it. Or you know, like seeing people out there like these extremes with like 30, 40 some speakers and all these people out there with these bikes that they spend so much money on, they don't come out there and play. Like no diss on these people, but like you know how we go to East Coast and you know, go wherever, but I try to compete and everything, and that's fun. But the thing is, like, I try to go in there and compete and hit as many shows, but you know, I never really see the East Coast people come this way or compete at different shows or aside the shows from, you know, that's in their backyard. So it's just fun going to other places, competing at their place, and winning is the fun part about it. But there's no true person I really like going against. It's just going up against someone higher than me and winning, you know. So
yeah, okay,
that's the fun about it, yeah.
Yeah, you play that Killer Cam?
I played it before, yeah.
Yeah, and that morning DJ, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that old school stuff. You probably don't. I haven't seen you since Atlanta, so you probably playing some new stuff now.
Yeah, we try to update the playlist, you know, throughout shows, but songs that work, you know, we try to stick to them, or different shows that we go to, we tune a different song so that different shows we can have like a little variety, but truly like the same songs that sound good, we try to stick to them or just run what sounds good on the bike.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Well, man, I thank you for live streaming with me, taking time out, man. Like I said, Straight Up TV, man. My platform is about slingshots, man. I go to a lot of shows, like I interviewed you. I do a lot of things with slingshots, man. I just want to thank you for coming on the show, man. Talk to the people, because I mean, you are the top dog. You're the top dog, bro. And everybody trying to get you off the mountain, but you up there by yourself right now, bro.
Hey, you know? Dragon got him off.
He did.
Huh?
Dragon got him off in Atlanta when the only loss he's had, we've literally 54 shows. The only loss he had, a speaker blew, and he lost by default to Dragon in Atlanta. Yep. So he's been on me like, what show is Dragon at, so I can go catch Dragon.
Dragon, you talking about Dragon from North Carolina or South Carolina? North. Okay. Yeah, you're a good guy. You're a good guy, though. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's a good.
You're a good guy. Yeah. You know, I have a lot of favorite slingshot owners and stuff. Dragon's a good guy, man. So Jameir and Justin, how I know I said this was the last question, man, but so how locked in are you, like, to make sure you don't get a text message, to make sure you don't clip out, because that's the only way they're gonna beat you. That's the only way they're gonna beat you.
He has an iPad that runs his sling, and me and him are the only ones with that phone number. So nobody could ever text them or call them. We don't even run off a phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Straight Up TV, y'all, they not even playing off the phone. They on a pad.
Yeah.
Okay. You throwing out the little gems.
Hey, it's all fun. Yeah, and the growth is better for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, what we got going on now, it's fun and it's innovative, and we've kind of changed things, building the side subs, and you know, we've changed a little bit the game a little bit. Our Lucky 7 did for us, but next year somebody else is going to push it past what we did, and it's a forever evolving thing.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thank you guys, man, for taking time to jump on here with me, man. And I hope to see you at the next event, man. What is you guys' next event?
Truthfully, he wants to win all over the country. So I don't know if there's anybody in the country that can say they've won in as many or as the distance that we've had from South Carolina to New Orleans to Texas to Arkansas. I think our next stop is going to be Vegas. We were planning on doing Vegas at the end of the month, but we're not 100% sure because we move like 5 or 6 days before the Vegas show. So I don't know if I can get the move done and drive that Slingshot all the way to Vegas because it's like 18 hours.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try to pop up somewhere on the East Coast before year's end. Jameir's been biting at the bit to catch Dragon again. And Big Pun, who's another great guy that I hear got a great lightweight on the East Coast. We've talked to him several times, and a lot of people believe that he's got one of the better ones out there. And I think he's the only lightweight that my son hasn't beat. You know, that's a known major competitor. So we're looking for him and Dragon again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys, and we're going to get out, man.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.